Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I thought I would walk you through the process of adding a new hem on this pair of pants I'm doing for a client of mine. So this type of hem is called a Euro hem. So a Euro hem actually keeps the original hem and preserves the look of the stone washed and fading, so you keep that texture. A Euro hem also encases all the raw edges so you don't have any fraying, and the pants actually look, feel, and wear just like the original hem. They also wash just the same. So if you have any questions or need anything hemmed or holes repaired, let me know. Make sure you comment down below, follow me, and give this video a like, and stick around to the end, and I'll show you the process. Okay, we're going to get started with measuring. So I already predetermined where I wanted the seam to fall, and now I just divided that in half, and I'm pinning everything up or clipping everything up where I want to sew. And now we're ready to start sewing. So I'm going to be using the zipper foot here so I can get as close to the edge as possible. I'm also using that hump jumper to allow me to go over the seams a lot easier, the bulky areas, which you'll see later on. I will press, iron, and hammer those seams down to make them a little less bulky, which will negate the use of the hump jumper. So now we need to remove the original top stitch. So I'm using a number 12 scalpel blade and my spreader clamp to add tension to make it easier to rip that seam out so I can encase everything, and I'm cutting away half of the seam allowance so it'll fit inside that original hem. And now here is where we are going to give it a good press and hammer down those seams. I'm also folding the hem back over and pressing it down, making sure everything lines up perfectly so that it'll catch on both sides, and getting rid of some of that bulk. And now we're moving on to the top stitch. So I switched out my foot back to my original foot, which is actually a dual hinge foot. And I'm just following the original stitch line, keeping my stitches as straight as possible, and doing a top stitch, making sure both sides, top and bottom, are catching. And then we'll move on to the final step, which is pressing, and done. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like, follow, and a share. I really appreciate it. Thanks again. See you guys.